All right, what's going on, guys? If the camera's moving a little bit, that's because it is placed inside of a bush, and if the wind blows, the bush moves a little bit. But yeah, another fishing session here on Bintan Island in Indonesia. I had a hard time getting here because it is pretty far from the hotel. I wanted to take a grab. All right, hopefully you don't fall. I wanted to take a grab, which is like the Asian version of Uber, but there were no drivers available. So trying to communicate to the hotel staff where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do was really difficult, even though they spoke pretty good English. They just couldn't understand why I wanted to get dropped off on the side of a road in the middle of nowhere. But we're here, so we're gonna start doing a little bit of fishing. There's a couple of these like little peat bog marsh type things in this area, so we're gonna start fishing in this one. We'll see what we can catch here, and then we'll move around to maybe a couple of the other ones later on if this doesn't go too well. So there's the wind again. Let's give it a try, and let's see what happens. Alrighty, so this is the first spot we're going to be fishing today. It's very marshy, but this looks very man-made because it's basically a straight line going all the way down. Very tannic. I looked at some research papers, and some of these waters around here, their pH can get as low as like 4 and 4.5, which is, I think, ridiculous, but there's still fish living in there. So let's drop the little Tanago hook down, and let's see what we can catch here. I did see some fish in there. I just don't see them at the moment. They got to be somewhere in there. Got him. What is this thing? Alright, so first fish of the video is this 6-banded tiger barb. And notice how I said first fish of the video. And I'm so upset with myself because a few minutes ago I hooked and pulled up and actually had it in my hand. Some sort of a betta species, and it was a different species than the one I caught yesterday. But as I was trying to transfer it into the photo tank, it came out of my hand and flopped back in the water. So upset with myself for that. This is an okay consolation prize, but not all that great because we've caught a couple of these in the past. I think this is my 4th one of this Indonesia trip. So still a really cool catch, just not as cool as that betta was. So let's get this thing back. Let's keep going. Got him. Oh, what is this? Some sort of a rasbora. Probably a brilliant rasbora. But let's get him in the photo tank anyway, and let's take a look at him. Yeah, so I do think this is going to be a brilliant rasbora. And you see, like, why couldn't this guy flop out of my hand and into the water? And why couldn't that betta have stayed in my hand and got into the photo tank? So yeah. I think these are the most common fish species that we've caught here in Indonesia over the last 4 days of fishing. So not all that exciting, but let's get them back. Let's keep fishing this little boggy swamp thing. See if we can find something else. Would really like some redemption at one of those bettas, but I think that's gonna be hard to do. Got him. Another little rasbora, looks like. Come on, get in my hand. All right, let's get this guy in the photo tank as well. All right, looks like we got our second one of these little, what I think are brilliant rasboras. You know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to go the entire day, the entire rest of the day without losing or dropping any fish. And the one that I dropped was the one that I actually really wanted. So yeah, let's get this thing back. There's not too many fish in this little stretch here, and I can't really go too much deeper because all those grasses get in the way. I'm already kind of wading here in the mud. But yeah, let's get this thing back. Let's keep fishing. Got him. Oh, okay. I think this is a rasbora, but I think this is a different rasbora. Hand is closed tight. Let me not drop this guy in. And I hope when I get this guy in the photo tank, it does end up being a different rasbora. Alrighty, so this is going to be a rasbora. To the untrained eye, it might look just like the other one, and my eye is still untrained, and it still might be that other one. I don't really know how to tell some of these guys apart, but this one looks like it has a stripe right above the main black bar. Now, like I said, my eye is still untrained. I don't really know for sure that this is going to be a new species, but I think it's going to be a new species. And this would kind of make up for losing that betta earlier. I would still rather catch that betta because I think catching a new species of betta is cooler than catching a new species of rasbora. But beggars can't be choosers. We can't go back in time and catch that betta. But if this could end up being a new species, that'll be a nice little consolation prize. So I'm going to get a pic of this guy, and then we'll figure that out later. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, yeah, this guy doesn't really have that black stripe going all the way onto the tail like the brilliant rasboras do, at least I think. So hopefully this is going to be a new species. Got him. Bigger rasbora. Let's take a look at this guy. Alright, so there's another rasbora. All this junk floating around is just kind of like all over this little canal marsh thing. But you know what I first thought of when I saw these rasboras? I don't mean today, I mean like ever. First time I saw these guys in pictures from this area, I thought just how similar they looked to like the Natropus genus shiners. Now they are nowhere near related at all, but it's very interesting how on two different sides of the planet all these species evolved to look so similar and fulfill kind of a very similar role in the ecosystem. Like, it's just amazing to me how nature kind of just did that on its own. But yeah, I believe it's going to be a brilliant rasbora. I do think it's different than that last one we caught. But yeah, I think we caught, I don't even know, 3 or 4 of these already. So yeah, let's get a pic of this guy. Let's get him back. Let's fish here for a little bit longer. Try to catch maybe 1, 2 more fish. And then we're going to move on, try a different spot. Got him. Oh. Can I still reach that one? I dropped him, but he's in the bush here. Let's see if I can grab him. I think I can. Alright, so we got ourselves another 6-banded tiger barb. And see, this guy fell off. This guy fell down, but he landed nicely in the bush where I could pick him up. He didn't fall into the water and swim away like that betta did. I still can't believe that happened. I know I've said that a couple times, but I still can't believe I dropped the betta in the water. Alright, 6-banded tiger barb. Really cool fish. This might be one of the top 3 species that I've caught here in Indonesia. This guy, the Harlequin rasbora, and probably the Penang betta that I caught yesterday. I think those are going to be my top 3. These guys are really, really cool. But that betta we lost still would have been cooler. All right, let's get a pic of this guy. Let's get him back. I'll fish for a few more minutes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a pic and let's fish for a few more minutes. Got him. Oh, redemption, 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 redemption. This is a betta. This is a betta. Oh man. Okay. Let me be extra careful now. Do not drop this one. Get him straight into the photo tank. All right, it's official. It's on camera. We got him. This individual is a little bit smaller than the one that I lost. Might have been like an hour and a half ago now. He's also been beat up a little bit, missing parts of his tail. But I think it's going to be the same species. It looks fairly similar, and I also think it's different than the ones that we caught yesterday. But I'm not really positive. I don't know. Either way, what a great day this ended up being. I was so upset for the last hour and a half, thinking that I wasn't going to get a chance to catch one more of these, and I almost left a few minutes ago, but decided to give it one more try. All right, let's get a pic of this thing, let's get him back, and let's keep going. All right, guys, so you are back in the tree. Hopefully the breeze isn't too bad so you're not swaying all over the place. I think I said as I was wrapping up that little betta speech, I think I said I was going to keep going. We are going to keep going, just not in this spot. We're going to move over, I think it's like a half mile up the road. There's another one of these like swampy things there. All right, there's the breeze. There's another one of those little like swampy things there similar to this, so we're going to head over there. We're gonna fish there for a little bit. We'll see what we can make happen. And I can't believe the double 180 that this session took. We started out with not missing a betta, catching a betta and then losing it out of my hand. And then I spent the whole rest of the session being upset about that. And then at the end of the session, we got another betta. So that was awesome. And literally, I wanted to quit like 10 minutes before I caught that last betta. I was ready to move on to the next spot. But I figured might as well just try for a little bit longer, and I'm so glad I did. We got another betta, pending ID. That one will also get added to the life list. So yeah, really good day. And I can't believe it ended up being a really good day, because for most of the stay, it was not a very good day. But yeah, really good day. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you next time.